It's Jada Ross. I'm coming to you live from Memphis, Tennessee, and I am here with the one and only Sumo The Artist.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for having
What's
Agent
up?
of Change here in your studio today.
Thanks.
We're so excited to be able to speak with you. I've seen
Hell
you a lot on the
yeah.
artist scene in the
Thank
city.
you. Yes.
Love your work. All right, so we know you do a lot. You're multifaceted. So just tell us about yourself. What part of Memphis are you from? Where'd you start out growing up here?
I grew up in East Memphis.
Okay.
Straight East Memphis all my life.
All right.
I lived in East Memphis. Everything I did was slick like in Midtown though.
Okay, where'd you go to school?
I went to we talking about like from the beginning?
Take us back.
Oh,
Let
okay.
us know if you can.
I graduated from Southwind in the East.
Okay.
Before Southwind, I did homeschool.
Cool.
Nah. And then before that, I was at Immaculate Conception. It's on Central.
Okay.
And then I was at St. John before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, what was one of your favorite things to do in Memphis while you were growing up? What you like to do, run around in these streets?
What did I like to do when I was younger? I'm thinking about when I was younger, like, you don't have, you're not grown, so you don't got all the free time to do what you want. My mama, she kind of forced us to volunteer a lot.
Wow. Okay.
Which kind of made me love it in a way.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I was
love that.
probably volunteering anywhere she signed me up for.
That's cool.
She wouldn't tell me, it would just drop me off.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So you got some experience in the community. I
Hell
like
yeah.
that. What was one of the first talents that you discovered about yourself, being so multifaceted?
Definitely writing. I was a writer before I ever touched a paintbrush.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So are you
writing
into
first.
books, poetry? What kind of writing do you do?
Literature. I love reading. I love expanding my vocabulary.
Love that.
Writing. I do write poetry of any sort.
Okay.
A poet,
Got
yeah.
you. Smooth talker. So, Sumo the Artist, this is intentional. Can you give us some background on what it means to be intentional and your name? Like, how did you come about?
So Sumo the Artist, my name is Samaya Janae Archer. And in high school, I had a friend who is black and half Korean.
Okay.
And her grandmother came to the States to visit her, and I was at their house. And she couldn't say my name, so she would be like, Sumo J?
Wow.
And I just took it from that, Sumo J.
That's unique. That's really unique.
Yep.
All right, okay. So what does it mean to be intentional to you? Do you consider yourself an intentional person?
For sure. Everything about intention is it's just being intentional, you know what I'm saying? Like setting something and following through with what you said.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's really important, being an artist, being a writer. You got to start what you finish, right?
Yes.
All right.
It's easy to not in
Yeah.
both instances too though.
That's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep. All right, so now that you're older, what's one of your favorite things to do in the city? What scenes you be on?
I like creating my own scene.
Okay.
Honestly, that's
like
where
that.
I be at. I've been doing that for years, and it just keeps transforming. So that's a blessing. It hasn't, you could be in a place that's kind of stagnant, and you still able to thrive.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
love
cool.
that individuality.
Yeah.
Has the city influenced your art in any way? Creating your own scene and being by your lonesome, has that influenced you any?
Definitely. Like with this city not being centered around art, there's no direct art inspiration that we can get unless we go search for it.
Yeah.
So just having to learn how to be in the city and search for inspiration, they keep me on my toes. Because it's not just in my eyesight all the time.
I feel you. And in the city, it's kind of hard to find different people that's on their own wave. So that's refreshing to see. That's why I love you and everything that you do.
Thank you.
Do you have anything planned for the future? Any projects?
Yeah, right now my music.
Okay, what you working on?
A project. A whole project. This will be my third, technically. I have a mixtape and a CD out.
Okay.
But kind of, to me, like my first debut project, I guess.
All right, I love
one
it.
that I'm really putting my energy into.
Okay, I got you. Do you have any advice for any upcoming transdisciplinary artists in the city or any surrounding areas?
I would just say trust yourself, because like you can be anywhere and influenced by the people you're around.
Definitely.
And if that's good, that's a plus. But if it's not, you just gotta learn how to balance that to where you don't lose yourself.
That's a gem, especially here in the city where there's so many influences.
So
you gotta
easy.
make sure you don't get caught in the wrong one.
Yep, and it's like staying unique. That's my intention.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Is there anything that you'd like to see change in the city?
A lot.
Okay. You did a lot of volunteer work. So tell us something. What do you think we could work on?
Volunteering has shown me, like, literally the access we don't get.
Amen.
Because if I'm a volunteer, I'm slick, like, you know, an insider. Because volunteers get to do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And you just see what kind of resources people that look like us don't have direct access to. Yes, definitely. So we just need more direct access to art. Art influences you, it heals you, you know what I'm saying? It can help you through stuff. So we just need more direct access instead of having to dig.
I love that.
It don't help, because then we can't set a tone for, like, the artist that's coming up. All they see is, like, separation.
Yeah. I love that. I feel that as an artist. So what do you believe makes you an agent of change?
I mean, I'm all about change. I feel like people that know me and are around me are constantly reminded by me that I would love to see them change for the better. I only want everybody to be their best self, and I do know from experience, my lifestyle, being who I am and my business, that being intentional literally works. So I just hope everybody tries to find their own way to stay in their lane and stay intentional.
I love it. All right. Well, I think the proof is in the pudding. Sumo, you are an agent of change to me. You are inspiring to me. Thank you for everything you do around the city. Thank you for inviting us into your lovely studio, showcasing all of your work.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you guys next time with the next Agent of Change interview.
Shout out to Agent of Change. Thank y'all.